Today, we confront a somber truth, a stark reminder of the violence that continues to plague our communities. We speak of a recent conviction in a brutal murder case, one that has sent ripples of grief and a glimmer of hope through the hearts of many. This is the story of Dominique Rem'mie Fells, a vibrant life tragically cut short, and the pursuit of justice that followed. In a Philadelphia courtroom, a jury delivered a verdict that brought a measure of accountability. Akhenaton Jones, 41, was found guilty of first-degree murder in the horrific killing of Dominique Rem'mie Fells, who was just 27 years old. Dominique was a transgender woman, and her identity is central to understanding the broader context of this devastating crime. The nature of this crime was exceptionally brutal, involving not only murder but also the mutilation of her body. The trial was difficult, marked by the harrowing details of the violence inflicted upon Dominique. Yet, the conviction stands as a testament to the relentless efforts of law enforcement and the justice system. While no verdict can ever truly erase the profound loss, it does offer a form of closure for those who loved Dominique. It is a step towards acknowledging the value of her life and demanding consequences for such an egregious act. This case underscores the urgent need for continued advocacy and protection for all vulnerable individuals. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. The horrific events surrounding Dominique Rem'mie Fells' murder unfolded in June 2020. It was a time of immense global upheaval. Yet for Dominique and her loved ones, it became a period of unimaginable personal tragedy. The discovery of her remains marked the beginning of a painstaking investigation. Dominique's torso was found in the Schuylkill River in Philadelphia, a discovery that immediately signaled the extreme violence she had endured. The medical examination revealed over 40 stab wounds on her torso, a testament to the ferocity of the attack. This initial finding sent shockwaves through the community. 3 days later, a further grim discovery was made. Dominique's legs were found in a trash bag, discarded in a different location. These findings painted a chilling picture of a deliberate and brutal act, designed to dismember and conceal. The investigation quickly intensified, seeking to piece together the final moments of Dominique's life. Investigators began to trace Dominique's last known movements. Witnesses came forward placing Dominique with Akhenaton Jones at his home shortly before her disappearance. These accounts were crucial in establishing a timeline and connecting Jones to the victim. The pieces of the puzzle slowly began to emerge. Later, witnesses described a horrifying scene. They reported finding Dominique dead in a room saturated with blood, indicating a violent struggle and a significant loss of life. These eyewitness accounts provided critical insight into the immediate aftermath of the murder, pointing directly to Jones's residence as the crime scene. Armed with this information, investigators secured a search warrant for Jones's home. What they discovered inside was a scene of carnage, confirming the witnesses' grim descriptions. Blood spatter was pervasive, indicating a violent and chaotic event had taken place within the confines of the residence. Among the most damning pieces of evidence found were a knife, an electric saw, and a hazmat suit. Each of these items was discovered covered in blood, suggesting their direct involvement in the commission of the crime and the subsequent dismemberment. The presence of a hazmat suit indicated a premeditated attempt to conceal evidence. The investigation also relied heavily on surveillance footage. This footage proved instrumental in implicating Jones in the transportation of Dominique's remains. It captured chilling images of Jones moving a trash can and a bag, consistent with the disposal of human remains. Further surveillance footage showed Jones driving to the Schuylkill River, the very location where Dominique's torso was later discovered. This visual evidence provided a powerful corroboration of the physical evidence and witness testimonies, solidifying the case against him. The meticulous work of investigators was paramount. As the net tightened, Jones fled the state, attempting to evade justice. He was apprehended in Los Angeles, California, on November 9, 2020, after a nationwide manhunt. His flight from justice further underscored his culpability in the eyes of the law. Following his apprehension, Jones was extradited back to Philadelphia to face the charges against him. This process ensured that he would be held accountable in the jurisdiction where the heinous crime occurred. The wheels of justice, though slow, were turning. Crucially, DNA evidence collected from the crime scene definitively linked Jones to the murder. This scientific evidence provided irrefutable proof of his presence and involvement. The DNA matched samples found on the knife, the electric saw, and the hazmat suit, creating an undeniable connection between Jones and the brutal act. The combination of eyewitness accounts, physical evidence, surveillance footage, and DNA analysis built an overwhelming case against Akhenaton Jones. Each piece of evidence contributed to a comprehensive picture of the crime, leaving little doubt about his guilt. The investigation was thorough and relentless. The conviction of Akhenaton Jones is more than just the resolution of a single criminal case. It serves as a somber and urgent reminder of the pervasive violence faced by transgender individuals, particularly transgender women of color. This verdict, while a step towards justice, highlights a much larger societal issue. Transgender and gender nonconforming individuals disproportionately face violence, discrimination, and hate crimes. This reality is a stark contrast to the fundamental human right to live safely and authentically. Their lives are often threatened simply for existing as their true selves. Statistics from organizations like the Human Rights Campaign, or HRC, paint a grim picture. Since 2014, there have been at least 372 documented cases of fatal violence against transgender and gender nonconforming people in the United States. This number represents only those cases that are reported and identified. Even more tragically, nearly half of these victims are Black transgender women. This demographic faces a compounded burden of discrimination based on both their gender identity and their race. They are at the intersection of multiple forms of systemic oppression, making them exceptionally vulnerable. Dominique Rem'mie Fells was a Black transgender woman. Her murder is not an isolated incident, but rather the tragic manifestation of a broader pattern of violence. Her story underscores the critical need to address the root causes of this violence, including transphobia, racism, and misogyny. This case, and countless others like it, demand our attention and our action. It is a call to action for all of us to continue our efforts in advocating for the rights and safety of transgender individuals. We must work tirelessly to dismantle the systems that perpetuate such violence. Our goal must be to achieve full equality, respect, and support for all members of the transgender community. This means advocating for protective legislation, fostering inclusive environments, and challenging prejudice wherever it exists. Every life holds inherent value and deserves to be lived free from fear. We must educate ourselves and others about the realities faced by transgender people. We must amplify their voices, listen to their experiences, and stand in solidarity with them. True justice extends beyond the courtroom. It encompasses creating a world where such tragedies are no longer commonplace. The fight for justice for Dominique Rem'mie Fells is part of a larger movement for human dignity and equality. Her memory compels us to continue this vital work, ensuring that no other life is lost to such senseless hatred. We must strive for a future where every person can thrive. With the conviction secured, the next step in the legal process is sentencing. Akhenaton Jones is scheduled to be sentenced on September 26th. This date will mark another significant moment for Dominique's family and the community that has rallied around them. The legal journey, though long, is nearing its conclusion. While the verdict offers a form of closure, it cannot and will not erase the profound loss experienced by Dominique's loved ones. Closure in such cases is often a complex and incomplete concept. It provides accountability, but does not bring back the vibrant life that was taken. The impact of Dominique's murder has deeply affected her family and the broader community. Her absence leaves an irreplaceable void, a constant reminder of the violence she endured. The grief is palpable, and the healing process is long and arduous. In the wake of the verdict, Dominique's mother, Terry Fells Edmonds, released a powerful and poignant statement. Her words encapsulate the pain, the love, and the enduring spirit of a family grappling with unimaginable loss. Her voice resonates with the truth of a mother's love. Terry Fells Edmonds stated, "Dominique's life mattered." This simple yet profound declaration underscores the inherent worth and dignity of her daughter, a truth that should never have been questioned or violated. It is a statement that echoes the sentiments of countless advocates. She continued, expressing her unwavering commitment to her daughter's memory. "I will continue to honor her every day." This promise speaks to the enduring bond between a mother and child, and the determination to ensure Dominique's legacy lives on beyond the tragedy. In a deeply personal reflection, Terry Fells Edmonds shared, "To me, she was Rem'mie." This intimate detail humanizes Dominique beyond the headlines and statistics, reminding us of the individual, the person loved and cherished by her family. She was not just a victim, she was a beloved daughter. She further emphasized Dominique's multifaceted identity within her family: my daughter, granddaughter, niece, and friend. These roles highlight the rich tapestry of relationships Dominique had and the many lives she touched. Her loss is felt across generations and connections. Dominique Rem'mie Fells was a person with dreams, hopes, and a future that was stolen from her. Her story is a testament to the resilience of her family and the unwavering commitment of those who seek justice. May her memory serve as a catalyst for change, inspiring us all to work towards a world where every life is valued and protected.